LunaRadio.
We're real motherfuckers. We're still going in the documentary about our life. Now, we'll hit you up on some real questions, bro, because never get the chance to do this shit, you know what I mean? On the real fucking... you had a crew before fucking you come into yinyangkrew, bro. What was that? Tell us a little bit about your record label, what you've been working at your whole life, so I want to be known.
Lucid Lines,
Your Lucid Lines.
The Lucid Lines fucking came up with that shit, man. It's like, fucking you don't even want to know, but yeah. Fucking had this crew, fucking like 4 or 5 of us, and then we fucking met up with fucking over here. And fucking, and after that, man, there's been like fucking, been chilling with the YYK and shit, all the boys, and fucking, yeah.
Yes, like I was saying, Lucid Lines. How long do you reckon? Like 2 years before you come to YYK?
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 years actually.
Yeah, because you were doing stuff with cAzy as well, weren't you?
Yeah, fucking since like 2011. DJ Butcher, fucking #1 Australian fucking DJ back in fucking 2010 and shit like that.
Because you had some big heads behind your name, and that's what made me fucking feel like you stood out. You had Gilgoon doing some of your artwork like that.
Yeah, to all them cunts because they're fucking, it's all about respecting the game, man. You don't
That's
be a
what I
dickhead, eh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And you get,
shout outs to Wiz wasn't that sort of thing, man. I've got so much respect for that cunt.
basically the street is the same as fucking hip hop, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like,
it's kind of different, you know what I mean? Like, that's where people just want to fight straight away.
Without the fighting, yeah, without the fighting.
Like,
you
it's
gotta pay respect.
smarter.
You gotta pay respect to different groups and where you're standing at the time.
Yeah, like when I go to the battles and I accidentally lost my cool and fucking hit that cunt, bro. Like, I didn't want to do that shit, but I really knew that I had to because I looked around and got the validation of not everybody in the room, but the main heads. They gave me a nod, like, fuck.
Bro,
this
we stood up.
It is still half
We stood up and we're like, who's this cunt trying to grab the mic in the middle of a set? You know, it's all about respect to the mic. Can't just fucking walk over and grab the mic off some or one of the rest of the set. Well, he's lucky he didn't get bashed and we got kicked out that night.
Oi, bro, what about, let's touch base on Butter Beats, bro. Like, fucking, this is a pretty chill fucking interview, bro. This is just me just chilling with one of my best mates right here. I can't choose between my best mates. I've got so many good mates.
Yeah.
But my best ones, I got about fucking 10 of them. Shout outs to fucking Slope. Shout outs to fucking Skallywag. Shout outs to Maniac. Shout outs to Mitch Sinister. Shout outs to my big homies, Native Bones. Shout out to Native Bones. Shout out to
Sentimental.
Skip. shout out to fucking Sentimental. Yeah. I would say some more shout out to the crew, bro. Like, I'll shout out to some other homies. Zombie Prepper.
Zombie.
Fucking some chicks. We got L1. Shout out to L1. You know what I mean. Shout out to Mad. Shout out to the new homie down the Gold Coast, Image. You got any new people that you can think of? You know what I mean?
Just fucking Mike, bro. MJP.
Yeah, he put such
keep
hard work
good
in
shit,
there.
bro. Fuck yeah.
And people got to know, he is just such a nice guy behind the scenes. He puts so much effort into just always being that real nice fucking sensitive guy. And he is sensitive, so if anybody gives him shit, we got the carbon guy.
Fucking smash.
Yeah, so fucking just still chatting here to fucking homie Skallywag. Just thought he's seen some fucking cop car parked out the front or something. He's got his old place scanned out, you know.
Got it for fucking
But he's not doing nothing illegal. But he's not doing nothing illegal.
Have a look at me bin, mate.
Getting back to this interview.
Yeah.
I just want to say, bro, I'm pretty fucking proud to see that guitar in your room.
Yeah, bro.
So you actually play the motherfucker, not just...
Yeah, I fucking shredded guitar, bro. And
how many songs do you know? You don't
fucking like 30.
You know, yeah, 30 songs.
50, fucking, a lot of songs.
The whole riffs and everything, bro.
I did fucking
any other instruments
guitars more than fucking rap when I grew up.
Yeah.
And I was in a band and shit, and we fucking catching Jack and all that.
Was that at Gympie High?
Yeah, even before that, yeah, I was just playing guitar. I picked up a guitar when I was like probably 7, and I played it till I was like fucking 15.
That's what I mean, bro. I felt
I could already play bass, drums, everything music, and found out cAzy's doing hip hop. So I'm like, because me and him weren't living with each other like this close. I lived all the way at Gympie, he lived up there.
Yeah.
And then I moved up here basically. And we were doing music and stuff, and it was sick as fuck, eh? It wasn't like an upper hand either, it was just like basically being able to get on the track to have a song. Just show someone that this is what
And not many young fellas get a good production their first time. That's what I did for my little cousin Zeke. I knew that my first time, reason why I've got such a confidence in rapping, confidence is Demolition Crew, because Aztec, just like your brother did, took me into a proper studio. Jay seen I was raw and talented. Like, man, we need to get this guy out. And next minute I'm battling with Roffy and shit like that. But enough about me, bro. Like, fucking, I'm just proud to fucking sit at your level where we can communicate on music, bro. Because you know what, like, these interviews, they're mostly for our children. They're mostly for 20 years from now. You know, it takes a long time to appreciate what's real,
dead,
especially when the season is fake.
Imagine when you're 80 showing kids or anything like fucking these videos.
You know what the key is? And I know I come across corny sometimes, it's enthusiasm. I wasn't always the best in front of the camera and that sort of thing. As long as I show enthusiasm in hip hop and people can see some sort of effort. I know this ain't no fucking kitchen show, just fucking, I reckon we have to talk about humbleness and ego. And I was talking about earlier about taming ego. You know what I mean? So basically what I mean by taming ego is, if you're just coming up in the world, even if you think that you're the greatest you can be, because you're always, when you level up, you just hit another plateau, so you're the greatest you can be at that time. They spoke of it back in the old days, the 5 elements. You know what I mean? You need beat, energy, aka dance, graph, art. You need fucking lyrics.
Like homebrew.
Yeah, so you need hip hop is the 5 elements. They added the other elements later on. What I'm getting at, man, like fucking, I feel like you need this whole category of, it's like tick off those 5 boxes. Be a professional artist. Like I was talking about Skally where he plays some music. He doesn't just play the guitar, the cunt plays fucking the piano or fucking
and keyboard, turntable, fucking drum pads, drum kit, fucking bass, 5-string bass, 7-string guitar, 8-string guitar, fucking whatever you want, bro. Drum kit, I said that.
What are your favourite top 3 instruments?
So I'd class myself as a fucking rapper, guitarist, and a fucking what's it cunt?
This cunt's already producing his mates over here. When I seen he had his own setup about 2 or 3 years ago or something like that. Lucid Lines they were. And you know what, I was like so proud of these young fellas, and then I started to chill with them and I was starting to feel good about myself again. Such a fucking youthful energy came about me.
Everyone got inspired, bro. Everyone just like all of a sudden
we
up
all
their rapping.
picked up, like you felt good for kicking with me, but I was feeling like it was fueling me, bro. Like we plugged into a source. It was fucking dope. And you know that fucking, I gave them one of the old yin-yang signs.
Sick.
Like I pretty much stole these cunts from Lucid Lines, and I said to them I always show respect to Lucid Lines and shit. That's where it started for Scallywag, Sinister, what's Talon's rap name? Sentimental. Fucking.
Started off with just me and Sentimental doing the first song together.
Yeah.
And then fucking
Mitch would have came along as well, Mr. Mitch.
Yeah, Mr. Mitch.
He's got a cool style. If you've ever heard Nicky Avalon, motherfucker, I can't remember the lyrics.
But we'll always be fucking doing new songs and always have new shit coming out. When fucking we write something new, record it. Basically that's old shit, and we got so many tracks built up that we need to just get them all out. So then we're basically fresh, and then start from anything. You know what I mean? Just sit there and
you know
like,
what?
pump one track out, release it that day.
He's real critical. That's the difference from us double YK boys. Is we just had the internet at our fingertips and all this everyone wanted to be a YouTube star real fast. Nobody was thinking about how it looked and what camera to use, and you know what I mean. Now we've got like a little bit of overload of technology.
We've got a bit better
Man,
crew
like,
too.
yeah, it used to be $50,000 to use some of these fucking Canon cameras and shit like that. Like, people were just not appreciating that you've got no excuse now. You can get a $40 fucking recording studio set up. $40.
But it's weird. All my brothers and all my best mates are all rappers. Not one of them aren't. So it's weird. Every single, if I have like a party and there's like 10 cunts over, we're all chilling. Everyone's like, yeah. All them cunts will be fucking rappers and they're good at it. So it's like a family, bro. It's like you'd be in a room full of 10 rappers and you wouldn't even know. You'd think one of them raps. Next minute, all fucking 10 of them rap, bro. And they're all good at it. That's fucking sick shit. That's what YYK was.
Cunts are a bunch of weird cunts.
What I'm talking about.
These cunts, hey bro, is like the bro put a situation where he said, I don't want to be better than my friends. I want to be kicking it with kings. And he used to always validate and say, man, I'm the best. Me. You're the best. You. You know what I mean? Like, we can only just keep being more original. And you talk about with your brother how you felt like, and that's what I was saying with your brother, when you felt that he just stopped doing music.
But what I was saying, he feels music, but I feel music more. Like, I feel fucking. I live for music. I live for music. He just likes music as a hobby, but I live for music. Like, live for it.
Yeah, like you're wasting your
my whole life. All I did was music, man, except for.
I believe that we're throwbacks of our grandfathers, bro. You're talking about your grandfather being a famous producer, right?
Hey?
What's your great-grandfather's name?
Oh, it's like 18, 13 fucking...
Doesn't matter, bro. Mention him.
It was fucking John Albert Victor.
John Albert Victor. Word liar.
Was the world's biggest music producer and singer-songwriter at that time in 1813.
That's like 100 years ago, bro. That's fucking 200 years ago.
Yeah, for like whole 50 years, he was the best. Like 60,
that's like
the whole life.
200 years ago.
I didn't even know that, but until my nan told me, and she's like 99.
I believe every word too, bro.
And she told me, my nan plays organ.
What's your background, bro? Is it like Filipino and Aboriginal?
Filipino and Australian.
Yeah.
And Irish and fucking English and all of it.
Man, I fucking love the heritage. Because I see some fucking my brothers in the crew. You just look through, it's multiculturalism. I was just about to get the logo done for this new yinyangkrew shirt logo. Trying to get something that looks similar to the old Demolition Crew album where they're in front of the microphone. We're gonna go black and white, but nah, we got too many colourful people, like literally fucking colourful people. We need their fashion. We need their fucking tattoos with the colour on them. We need their fucking skin types. We need their fucking characters to be shining. Colours where we're gonna go, and that's gonna double the price. But you know what? Anything for the G's to be proper cartoon motherfuckers. As soon as we live in that cartoon world, that's that Gorillas, bro.
Yeah.
You remember the Gorillas?
The Gorillas.
Yeah, when I watch the Gorillas, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm
fucking feeling bad.
So, like, how old were you when you reckon you made your first song? Like, what age?
15.
15?
15. Yeah, definitely was 15.
Yeah,
And fucking, for real, 15, yeah, and fucking, rid of fucking the first one for cAzy.
Producer,
And then basically, and then he released his next album, made a next album. I jumped on a feature another song and I like tripled in fucking skill, but it was only like a year later.
Yeah.
And then after that, he released that, and then now I'm fucking taking on what he's fucking helped me and shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was thinking about cartoons as well, because your brother got this little machete guy with a Jason mask, and he's just like jumping out the walls. Cunt used to have promotion skills back in the 90s, like back in not 90s, 2003, fucking all that time as people are using fucking shirts and shit like that. Cunts entrepreneur.
Not everyone are rappers, so what happens is fucking they're skaters, they're graphers, they're fighters, they're drug dealers, they're whatever, all these things. But then they're also rappers, so fucking there's like heaps of talent all around if you know
I know what
I
you're
mean.
trying to say.
Yeah, heaps of talent all around if you know what I mean. And people ain't just fucking rappers, they're fucking workers too. You work all week, fucking do everything.
This cunt over here, this is his interview. This is for the homie. We got 2 more fucking questions to go before we get carried away. What do you see your realistic rap plan for the next 5 years? Capable to do, you're gonna do?
I'm gonna fucking obviously drop heaps of fucking tracks. I'm gonna come out on top because we're gonna be the next generation of rappers, so we're gonna have a fucking
like
lot of tracks
style-wise too.
All this new shit we're working on, nothing
Like
the old stuff.
Our
It's like all
origination,
styles,
like it's your style, bro, where you just fucking, you remind me a little bit of like Mike Righteous type of vibe, where you can see in your eyes that there's, when you're rapping about this topic of a song, your face the whole way through is acting on that topic. You don't break out of that character. Yeah. You got the cadence the whole way through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I noticed that on that laundry one, bro. Like, fucking killed that shit. I reckon you got that, like, just to announce the winner. Fucking. I said that Maniac was second on that shit too, because that cunt thought that he fucking. He's always down in himself. We've been listening to a lot of Maniac at the moment. He's about to drop some fire. And then one last deep question, what the music's off, bruv, is what's your hip hop legacy for life?
Fucking like a legacy to leave.
Yeah, bro.
Just like for
everything. And I'm talking about
leave exactly what we got left before shit rap came along, any type of shit rap. But leave what we've came knowledge from and leave that at the end. For these young cats who wants to start rapping but don't listen to shit stuff like fucking, you know what I mean, just start putting in that cursor.
Yeah, don't get caught in the trend.
Trying to be popping Panadols and shit like that. Popping Panadol and stuff on the tracks. No, but fuck that, original underground, like fucking lyrical commission and all that. Yeah. Or else cunts will get forgotten and people will forget about how they fucking used to rap, and they'll be like, oh, these cunts all rap like this. They all sound like Cursor or something. Yeah. And people go, I don't like rap as a topic, because it's like, you don't want to hear that shit, you hear different stuff, and other people that don't listen to rap are like, oh, that's mad. That's pretty mad from a young fella. I just reckon that's fucking deep, bro. And you know what? Young fellas need to be more old school, predominant. And I just want to say, man, like fucking, it's good to have a speech with you and talk to you about fucking your opinion on hip hop and that sort of thing. And I think that we always balance out our old school for our new school. Yeah, and that's, yin yang just sees the cycle coming over, you know what I mean? It's like a seasonal approach. But that's fucking like, that's pretty deep, man. And legacy, apparently a legend just has to be spoken of for 30 years after death. I think we all got this covered, bro. We're all going to be legends. Like, definitely. Our music's going to be up on YouTube at least for another 30 years. Definitely fucking underrated. And we'll have consistent, I think mine's sitting at like 780 fans at the moment. I'll keep an eye on my fans. Love everyone is. We'll just change all our names to underrated. Yeah. That's what we are. I think there's somebody there called underrated already. With double YK, motherfucker. This is Skally Wag. Shout outs. Much love. It's been a fucking good one. Peace. Catch ya.
LunaRadio, the crazy station. Keep tuned.